As long as it doesn't affect your gameplay too much, eh? So today I'm going to try to complete the run with Samuel, this character on the left, on the hardest difficulty. I'm trying to do a run with each of the characters. That's my goal for this game. There we go. Just some crash issues. Okay. I want to stream again soon. Man, it'll be good to see you again streaming, man. Hey, Vafello, what's up? Nice to see you again, friend. We're playing with Samuel today. Samuel's actually the boss fight too. You know the guy that we versed on the end? It's the same person. So far, 2-0. Doing good. Oh crap, she got me. I don't know, you saw yesterday, dude. It was such a grind against the boss, eh? I loved your calls, though. You're commentating like it was a game of basketball. I was laughing my ass off. As if that didn't get her. Oh my god, we're too old. How's your training going, Z? There's auto guard in this game where you don't have to hold anything and your character blocks automatically to an extent. And then there's like what I'm doing now, I'm holding to do this kind of a guard. So yeah. There's a bit of timing involved. Bit of timing, bit of prediction. And then that's where your skill comes in as a player, you know? Knowing when to strike, when to wait for a counter. But it's quite technical when you're trying to master the characters because they've got a lot of different combos. And they've all got their own unique kind of attacks. Wow, we absolutely butchered him. There's a mechanic of strong part of blade. Okay. I don't know too much because I'm new. But yeah, if you got any tips, just share them, man. Whatever you know, we can all learn together. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sometimes we reach, sometimes we slash. There's like poking or slashing, you know? And then the weapon you have determines how you're gonna fight too. When I play with the longsword characters, I just focus more on like just stabbing motions, not slashing. This guy always likes to grab when you're getting close. So you gotta be careful and like ready to counter that. Otherwise he has a finisher move. Generally the part closer to a hit blocks better. There we go. 3-0. Clean. Alexander. He likes to have a high guard a lot, this guy. The part of a sword closer to the hand. Part of the sword closer to the strike blocks better? So what you mean? Okay. I like auto guard with Samuel, it feels good. Also long guard. Yeah, I know. Yo, thanks so much for the sub. Erdem, is that you? Flat Earth Erdem? You changed your name? New game, bro, new game. Nice to see you, man. Is that you, bro? I don't recognize that name. Flat Earth? What's good, man? Hey, I hope you're safe. I heard what happened in your country. Hey, your family's all safe and your friends? It's the new trend? Really? I'm not up to speed with it, man. No one you know got harmed. Wow. God bless, man. God bless. And how's your work and gaming going? What you been doing? You know this game? Seen it before? Realistic sword fighting game. Oh, that's how the game is. It's still early access and in development too. It's not completed yet. I've purchased it early access. All is going well, nice. Yeah, man, it's a pretty interesting game. I like these kind of sword fighting games. They also have like stamina meters, which makes them look slower. If they strike a lot, they slow down. There we go. Yeah, you guys like it? Nice. My rig's more than powerful enough to handle this game though. So I don't think it's that. I think it's to do with the optimization of the game because early access. But I know what you're saying. As you'll see, in some parts it's fast, and then in some parts it's not. Some fighters like it's quick, and others it looks a bit slow. See, this guy looks quicker now, right? Just sword fighting, yeah. And you got all these different characters with different swords. And they perform differently. Some seem easier to use than others. Some more complicated. Yeah, that's right, see. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's GTX as well. Mine's RTX, so I'm fine. I've got this on the highest settings. It's just the game. Because it's not completed. So you can expect, like, you know, some performance issues maybe. But honestly, for me, it's fine as it is right now. I haven't had too many issues with it. Long guard seems to be working good here. Maybe I'll just stick with long guard. Oh crap. God. What I like about this game is the music too. To kickboxing? You sure, man? Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. The developer of this game worked on The Witcher 3. Oh, jeez. 2 each? Mountain Blade games? No, what's that? What do you mean Mountain Blade? Oh. Maybe. Like, that's probably why the music's so sick in this game, man. Yeah, yeah. Yo, this game's ruthless. It really rewards your skill. Super realistic. One-shot kills in this game. This character is usually my chat's favorite. This chick on the right. Because of the music and the setting. She's a real confident fighter. She's the fighter I completed the arcade on the hardest difficulty with the first time. Because see her weapon, it's really solid, and her strat, just long guard. She just pokes you and you die like one hit. Like that. Oh really, the composer too? Man, that's crazy. Okay. Bannerlord. Oh! Oh, you freaking... Bannerlord. Mountain Blade. Lording Simulator? Are you a lord, Erdem? Is this something you haven't told me? What are you lord of? Dude, as if I didn't get her there. See how she snaps her fingers? Very confident, eh? Nice, nice. I should have known, man. Oh, almost got her. Yeah, she's just out of range, eh? Got it. Mount and Blade. I gotta check that out. So is that like a fighting game like this? What's it like? What are you doing it? Warband. What a mad job, dude. Oh, this guy's super quick. We're gonna be careful. Maybe long guard against him. Nice, nice. Okay. So that multiple enemies around you, not 1v1? What are some other like cool sword fighting games like this? I'd like to get into them more. Enough said. As long as you say it's a sick game, I trust you, bro. Your recommendation counts for a lot, coming from you. Oh crap, that was so close, eh? Yes. Bonk. It's a lot about timing, this game. Try to hit them after they've swung as well, because they're exposed. They're left open for a blow. Crap. Okay, you got me. I'll just be patient. I'll just go long guard, I think, again. Oh, nice. Yeah. Do we double verse him? Okay. Yeah. If we double verse him on this game, that means the next one's the boss. That's how the game is at the moment. It gives you double. So after this, we're gonna have the big boss, which is basically our character. Yeah, you like it? What's wrong with that, bro? Oh, just missed. Yeah. So like you can strike him in the hand, the body. If you hit him in the head, usually those are one-shot kills. Oh, good, bro. We're just having a laugh, eh? So what are you going to be playing next, Z? Because you finished all those freaking horror space games. Oh, that was so good, dude. Ooh, you're going to go Hogwarts. Bro, I really hope you got no issues playing that game. I couldn't play it in the end. Yeah, the next shot, baby. Hopefully, it's a smooth sail for you, man. You're gonna play it on PC, right? Not console? If you got console, dude, I recommend you play console if you can do that. I don't know, man. Sure, I'd be curious to know if you can get it working. But I kind of let go of the idea of it, eh? Because it was that bad for me. Oh. Okay, when's that come out? Wasted? Like, not worth it? Oh, okay, November. Any other games? Isn't there like a Star Wars game coming out? What about Diablo, all that? Yeah, PC mainly. Like, because you're set up for streaming on the PC, yeah? It's easier. No Diablo? Okay. Oh, sick. Would you play that? Jedi Survivor? Using lightsabers could be pretty fun. Yeah, this is the boss, man. So basically, they released my character not long ago, a part of the update of the game, and this boss fight. And it's supposed to be like we're versing a separate version of ourselves here. You know, like an inner demon of us. That's how they're making it now. And this guy's heavily armored. We can't one-shot him. We have to like break him down a few different times until we can actually kill him. Shadow? Is he the shadow of our character? I guess you could explain it like that. You know that's what I said, dude? I said he's Vladimir von Everick. That guy called Barabasz. He looks like he's part of Olgierd's gang, 100%. This guy's really hard to verse. He's the hardest. He's a boss for a reason. Far out. Yep. Okay. Yeah, man. Well, the characters do have finishing moves. If they grab you and you let them do that, they kill you one hit. It's a close maneuver that occurs. But yeah, I mean, that's cool to add, bro. Why not? Yeah. Yep. See? We hit him in the stomach, but didn't do anything because he's armored. We gotta like break his shield down. Oh, his armor, I should say. We gotta hit him a few times like this. Oh my god. So, you see how I've got morale, the number on the top left of the screen? That means I can do retries. As long as it's above 0, I can keep retrying. When it goes below that, we have to start all the way at the back at the beginning of this run. Crap. See, trying to do the finisher on me there, but I counted his finisher. My guy's injured here. I'm actually moving slow now, as you can see. I think he damaged us pretty bad. Yeah, my guy was screwed. I couldn't even move there. We'll get him. Yeah, he's the hardest, if you ask me. He blocks really well, too. That was double hit, but he got the advantage. Shouldn't the boss hurt himself? I get what you mean. Absolutely. He's punishing himself right now. Crap, dude. He's good, eh? I just focus long guard, maybe. And I just focus on, like, stabbing him. Like this. Maybe no fancy stuff. He knocks my sword out of the way, though, too. It's technical. That'd be sick, man. They have warriors from different cultures, dude. Which is nice. They're kind of taking that path. That was good. Yep, yep. Oh my god, dude. Oh. What strategy should we take against him? Just single strikes? Maybe I mix it up. What if I strike to his stomach? Like that. Okay. We're gonna beat him. We got this, we got this. Yep. I think one more and it should give us a win of a round. One more clean hit on him, I think. Really? Oh, it's so difficult. That was clean. Yeah, well, it's on the hardest difficulty. Hey, it was good, friend. Yeah, I just started getting into it, eh? It's pretty ruthless. A lot of one-shot kills in this game. We're doing it on the hardest difficulty. My god. Yeah, that's what I love about this game too, eh? Very accurate, realistic representation of sword fighting. Wow, that didn't break him yet? It was like a clean hit. Yes! That's stage 1. I think it's, how many stages was it? There's like 2 or 3 stages to this boss. Yeah, it's nice, eh? It got him quite good there. I have to be very patient, I think, against this guy. Oh, crap. Maybe strike him to the belly with the lunge. Like this when he swings. Yeah, like that. Okay. He got that over me? Do you think we should stick with that? Just focus on counters. I let him strike, then I strike. Yeah? Yeah.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
We'll keep it like that, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, have a good one at work, man. Enjoy your game time. Yeah, no worries. With him, it's more single strikes. He's not much of a combo striker.
Nieźle.
That's what I've found.
Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
Long guard works good with him, and just auto guard, and just single strikes. Striking to the right side. Striking using our right side feels good too. They're quicker. When we do the strikes to the left, not as good. They're more windy and slow. I can't believe that granted him the win there. That was me more offensive in that trade. Oh crap. Oh my god.
Nic ci to nie pomoże. Dobra, kończmy to. Zginiesz.
Let's go. We kicked him there. Nice. Yeah, not bad, eh? Was it in the groin or the knee? Yes! Let's go! Let's take him out. Now we can kill him. He loses his armor here. No more extra protection for you, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Now we gotta verse him from this stage again. Okay. Here's what it is. Oh yeah.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układał.
Yes. Clean. Clean hit. Oh. Oh my god. Oh crap. I swear, I feel like sometimes he just moves and he kills me. If he's just got his sword and it touches me. He's not even striking.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę.
Let's get him. Let's get this guy. Gave him the double. Wow. All right. Do we get a retry? We do. Come on.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
They gave him that. Oh.
Nic ci to nie pomoże.
We're still in this.
Dobra, kończmy to. Giniesz.
Come on. We're not backing down, baby. Dude. Dude. Again? Oh. We have one morale left. Jeez. This is a hard run, man.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
Oh, dude, seriously?
Nic ci to nie pomoże.
This is a fight, man. We've been here a while doing this.
Zginiesz.
Bring it! You're gonna die! Oh, come on, man. Gotta do this. What? My fellow, are you serious? Dude, we hit him first. Yo, believe me when I tell you, I'm trying so hard here.
Nieźle.
I'm not gonna quit, dude.
Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
We're taking him out. We're freaking taking him out.
Nic ci to nie pomoże. Dobra, kończmy to. Zginiesz!
Oh, come on! How many times have we been here? This is our third time? Yeah, that's it. Third time's the charm. You called it. I got faith in you, man. I love it. You know what? Test my resilience. I love it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for challenges. Diamonds are made under pressure. It's all good. Yeah. Look, as long as we keep the morale up, we Gucci. We can keep trying. Oh my god, what was that? I tried to do the swing upwards, but it ran instead. That was a draw.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
What the hell?
Nic ci to nie pomoże. Dobra, kończmy to. Zginiesz!
Crap. In this final stage, he fights more aggressive. Like, he runs towards you and strikes more.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa. Nic ci to nie pomoże. Dobra, kończmy to. Zginiesz!
That strategy works best against him, man. Honestly. give you advice on Hellish Quart. If you're gonna play this game, play with the longsword female characters. They're easiest to use. And just play with them from the long guard and practice poking a lot, stabbing the opponent. These other characters are a bit more difficult to use. And yeah, just work your way up to the hardest difficulty. Maybe start on like medium or something to begin with. But generally speaking, longsword characters seem to perform better because they're just easy to use. Some characters are more difficult than others as well. Glad to be of service. Yeah, I recommend you start off with Marta, the female character, the Spanish-looking one. With that long, thin-looking sword. I think it's called a rapier. I don't know how you pronounce it. You can also check combos during the match. That's pretty handy to do as well. That can help you learn combos. Like we can go like this, see? If I press the start button on the left there, it's our character's combos. Teaches you how to fight with them. Each character's different, they got different skill combos. My god, dude. He fights different at that part. Yeah, I know. Yeah. If it was, this would be a different story, eh? It still works though.
Nieźle.
Long guard's good, man.
Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
Long guard's been giving me the most success here. See that? If we slash, we get into his strengths. I can do it, but just not all out on the slashes, I think. Yeah, it helps a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, yeah. It's supposed to be versing like his inner demon. That's what they're making it. There's a bit of a story that comes up. Yeah, long time to recover, yeah. How long have we been fighting? This guy?
Dobra, króćmy to. Zginiesz.
Does anyone know? Wow. I was thinking that, yeah, 20 about, huh? Getting there at least? Oh. They gave him that. It wasn't a double kill. Okay, man.
Nieźle. Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układa.
Yo, office. Yeah, I started an hour ago, man. What's good, legend? Welcome, Swordmaster. How are you?
Nic ci to nie pomoże. Dobra, kończmy to. Zginiesz!
Not bad, eh? The arm in which you hold the hand. So how do you suggest we play? Do strikes from the others, like the other way? Is that what you're trying to say? You know how we can strike from different sides? I find if I'm striking the right side, it's better. Right way. As opposing towards my left. Left seems slower and more windy. That's why I'm playing like this specific way that you see. Because he's armored? Or just because that's how the mechanics are? Yo, what's up, SBS? Thanks for your Twitter comment, man. This is called Hellish Quart. It's a realistic sword fighting game. I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty. This is the boss fight. We're just about to win the game. Armor definitely reduces the damage, man. Absolutely. Because you see how I'm hitting him here? If that's someone else, we'd like one-shot them. It's an early access game as well, SBS. It's not completed yet fully. Still in development. Dude, that freaking, that wooden pole. Oh my god. I couldn't see. Yeah, bro, I was laughing my ass off when you tagged me in that. Oh, that's prime. Get pulled, son. Yeah, it's a sick game, SBS.
Widać, że ktoś ci rękę układał.
Yeah, true, we did. This works best, dude. You see that?
Nic ci to nie pomoże.
Man, long guard ain't bad with the saber either.
Dobra, kończmy to. Zginiesz!
I feel like we've mastered this part of his form. It's just that other one. He kills us there the most. Yeah, just poking, yeah. Let them swing and we poke. See? Look. OP strat. Sixth time is the charm. Marta style, yeah. That's probably why I defeated this run first with Marta. Mary's pretty solid too, eh? We gathered a lot of morale, even if I lose this again. Oh my god! Oh, they gave him that. I'm gonna take him out, baby. Yeah, it is. It's a very brutal game. It's basically like one-shots SBS. Hit him once and you kill him most of the time.
Widać, że ktoś cię nie układa.
Poking's OP in this game, huh?
Nic ci to nie pomoże.
Let them do all the fancy stuff, we'll just keep poking.
Zginiesz.
That's it. Poking strat. Mommy. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Yeah. Yo, dude, there's skill in everything. Even to be good at long guard takes skill. Yes, yes. And I actually have to go long guard. I have to click that and strike as well. Like I have to time that. Man, we're passionate, man. We're passionate. Okay, what's this, the 7th time? Yes! Get wrecked! Oh my god, dude! Yo, thanks. Thank you, man. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Yes. Completed the hardest difficulty run through with Samuel. What's that? We've got 5 done now.